Hi, this is Vivien Sharon, and welcome back to my series, Coffee with Vivien. On the last episode, I spoke about mortgages when you buy a property. Today, we're talking about making a financial plan. It's really important before you even start the real estate buying process, even before selecting a real estate professional to work with, that you work out the numbers and create a plan and discuss and put on paper with your family, certainly, the income and the expenses. So I have prepared in my handbook that I have available to you by electronic means or hard copy, and I'm happy to share it with you. But in it, I have broken down the various budget worksheets that you should know about. And in it, you have your fixed expenses. What are the fixed expenses? Your rent and or your mortgage, your credit card payments, your insurance, medical expenses, any other fixed expenses that you have every month. Then you have to make the next category on this list, which is flexible expenses. What are flexible expenses? They're things that change, obviously, because it has to do with the restaurants that you go to that month, the gifts, the shopping that you do for your family, the clothing expenses, the transportation fees, bus, taxi, other means, your general day-to-day household expenses, your personal expenses, and some months might be much heavier than others. For example, holiday months, Christmas time, Thanksgiving, birthdays, all of these things add up. So you should really take a snapshot of 1 month, go through probably a month that's a pretty heavy-duty month, holiday month, and that will give you an idea of what you should budget for. Then you add all of that up, and then you put down what is your income. And you, of course, subtract the income that you're bringing in, your family, total family income per month. Subtract that, take that away from all the expenses that I just mentioned, and then you'll see what you come up with net every month and your savings. So this sheet is really important for you to do your monthly budget and financing. Now, another thing about credit cards and credit card debt, it's really important when you're embarking on purchasing a home that you know in advance that you're not going to go out shopping for appliances and electronics and cars and put it on your credit card, because it's going to jack up your credit rating and you're going to have to pay at least 21% interest every month on these tremendously large purchases. And that really won't help you when you go to meet your mortgage advisor and do the numbers and they see that you owe so much money on your credit card. That's the number one enemy to really budget and budget carefully when you're thinking of buying a home. So just to summarize, really important to plan, to make a budget sheet, to go over your financial income for the family on a monthly basis, to go over all your expenses, and to know that when you buy a property, it's a wonderful thing because you're going to have an investment for life, and it's the largest investment ever. And we know from history in Toronto 50, 60 years ago, prices have been going up year by year. 1 or 2 years might have been flat, but generally prices have gone all the way up from the 1950s, 50s, all the way up to today. And people who bought homes back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, on and on, they now have the biggest equity in the house that they own. So not to be frivolous, to be wise, and to watch the dollar. So on the next episode, we're going to be talking about choosing a realtor. There are 60,000 realtors in the province of Ontario. How do you go about choosing your realtor? That's what we're going to talk about, and I look forward to talking to you about that next time on the next episode. Have a great day. Bye for now.